Hey, yo, this Streets.
It's the G's Coney.
Hey, I'm Don Smokes.
Welcome to the
3G'z.
Podcast.
Fellas.
Know
What's
it.
happening?
I'm with it.
You know it. You know it.
Temperature check. How your boys feeling? What's your temperature, Smokes?
Man, do I gotta say it? Yes, I gotta say it, man. I'm
Absolutely.
feeling fly.
They've been waiting for it. They've been
I
waiting
am
for it.
feeling fucking fly. Ready to get this show on. Let's go. Let's go. Streets. What's your temperature, G's?
You know, I'm feeling good in the neighborhood. I ain't in my neighborhood, but I'm still feeling good. You know what I mean? Everything's healthy. You know.
Respect, Coney. Temperature. How you feeling, bro?
Man, I'm focused. Showtime, go time. You heard?
Let's get it. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Streets, man. Tell the people what we got going on today, man. Topic time.
They ready for the topic shit. They ready. They even ready though, because this week we got some shit though. You heard? Like, I don't think they ready, but shit. This week, you know what I mean? We talking about the cashless economy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Talking about that. They trying to. Can you imagine that shit? Like, can you imagine the hustlers back in the 80s, man, hearing some shit like, I mean, niggas that, you feel me, cashless economy, that shit is nuts, bro. But I mean, they pushing for that shit. Like, they really trying to make this shit happen. So we're gonna go into full detail of that in a minute. Also, we're gonna get into hustling, you know, which I mean kind of coincides with that cashless economy. You heard? Like, you know what I mean? That's one hand watching. That's I see what y'all boys did there. Y'all put that together real nice. I love it.
Okay.
But last but not least, we
I don't know if the people catching on to this yet. I don't even think the people catching on to this yet. But look
They
at
not.
Yeah. It's like 3 weeks.
They gonna figure it out. They gonna figure it out one day.
Right.
But last but not least, we're doing anger management. You know what I mean? I know that's so cliche, but I mean, like, shit, motherfuckers be mad as hell, man. Motherfuckers be mad as hell. But them the topics for today. So you got some news for me, bro?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know, as always, you know, Black Lives Matter. You know, we stand with the people. You know. You know what? Random. You know, we ain't gonna get too into it, but other day, me and my brother was out shopping. You know, just little small changes. People, they just work a little at a time. Me and my brother was out shopping. We had been out shopping for like 5 hours. We walked about 5 miles. Long story short, we was hungry as a bitch. First thing we saw was an establishment. Typical. We hops out. We go jump in. Bro pulls my coat. He said, "Oh, geez." He said, "Ain't this on that list of motherfuckers that basically like didn't support the Black Lives shit?" I said, "Yeah." We took our hungry asses out of here and went to the next spot. We ain't looking for no praise. We ain't looking for no applause. But we saying the baby steps, it starts there. So never think you can't do your part. Because it started right there. Go ahead, Jesus.
All y'all motherfuckers that thought I was Uncle Tom. I told you, I'm for us all day long. It's just, you know, I gotta know what I'm doing. You heard? Like, I'm the one that let bro know. Like, listen, I think Starbucks on that blacklist, man. We can't make that move. You heard? Like,
bro mentioned it.
Out of there. We
took our money elsewhere.
Respect.
But nah, I mean, so of course it's Black Lives Matter. But the article reads: the Oregon governor, federal authorities reach agreement to begin withdrawing agents from Portland. Because out in Portland, Oregon, I guess it was getting crazy. They had all types of federales and shit out there.
Okay.
That, you know, shit. I mentioned, huh? Yeah, I mentioned a little minute ago. Shit, they might have been in Portland too.
Okay.
But so, the governor of Oregon and federal authorities said that they've reached an agreement to begin withdrawing federal agents from downtown Portland after weeks of violent encounters with protesters. They was mobbing. They wasn't going for that shit, I guess. Weeks. It says, I think 66 days straight. Shout out Oregon. You know what I mean? But
shout out to Port Town. What's that? Rip City? Shout out to Rip City.
All that.
Portland, Oregon.
Motherfucking Oregon Governor Kate Brown said in a statement Wednesday that the federal government has agreed to a phased withdrawal of federal officers from Portland. And I quote, "We have a clear agreement that all Customs and Border Protection and ICE officers will leave downtown Portland on Thursday. Shortly thereafter, they will go home," Brown said. A limited contingent of federal officials who provide security year-round to the federal courthouse will remain and stay focused on its interior. Oregon State police troopers will replace the federal officers downtown to protect free speech and keep the peace, Brown said. Brown said on Twitter that she has spoken with Vice President Mike Pence and others. They have acted as an occupying force and brought violence, Brown wrote. In part on Twitter, let's center the Black Lives Matter movement's demands for racial justice and police accountability. It's time for bold action to reform police practices. Shout out.
Absolutely.
But speaking later Wednesday to reporters, the acting Secretary of Homeland Security, Chad Wolf, said that federal officers would not leave Portland until we are assured that the courthouse and other federal facilities will no longer be attacked nightly and set afire. Well, Chad, right. First off, Chad, eat a dick. That's first and foremost.
Fuck you, Chad.
Thank you.
Right. Boy, fuck you.
Thank you for saying this so I didn't have to.
So that's first off, Chad. Secondly, if we start getting some justice, like you said, racial injustice and police accountability, we stop burning these buildings, ho. So, as always, shout out.
As my man Pac would say, first off, fuck your clique and the bitch you claim.
Real.
First off.
As always, shout out to the frontliners, the people that's out there doing their thing. Shout out to y'all. We love y'all, support y'all. 3G salute. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their part. Remember, people, let's stand united as black people, black men, black women, and to the ethnicities of other whatever, the other ethnicities that stand with us. We appreciate y'all. And so that's that. Right. There's love with y'all too. So now, on a more positive note, for also for the black people. Hold on, pause. So.
What you sipping on, bro?
A little dirty water. Nah, that's motherfucking Nah, I'm capped. It's I'm 59.50 right now. That's motherfucking fuck is it? It's one of them Crystal Light packets. I just threw the shit in there.
Oh, okay.
Threw some Sazon in there. Yeah, Saint the Rose Easy. I can't get crazy. But nah.
I thought it was that cognac you be on that.
Cognac. Oh man. Damn. I can't pull it out till I get me a good pair of frames. I get the frames, get the nice cognac. You know what I mean?
Okay, heard you.
Gotta find me some good frames because our last shopping trip didn't go too well.
I didn't love it there.
No, nigga, me neither.
I think I hated it there.
I did. Only them Town Forest was like that.
That's a fact. I damn no one to grab them shit. I might have to make that trip online.
Man. So so a nice young lady making black history. The U.S. Navy's first black female fighter pilot gets her wings of gold. That's pretty dope. You know
what I mean, I'm sorry to be one of the ignorant bastards again. I mean,
absolutely. Go ahead.
What do the wings of gold stand for?
A, we don't know. It doesn't matter. B, it's an accomplishment by a black person.
Okay.
That's right. Because I didn't know either. But she's the first black female to do it. I know it got to be some shit that's not for us.
See, that's what we got Google for. Google, tell us what the fuck the wings of gold is, you heard? Now, so Lieutenant Madeline Swiegel, who made history as the U.S. Navy's first black female tactical fighter pilot, received her wings of gold on Friday. And I quote, "I'm excited to have this opportunity to work harder and fly high performance jet aircrafts in the fleet," Swiegel said in a statement released by the Navy. "It would have been nice to see someone who looked like me in this role. I never intended to be the first. I hope it's encouraging to other people." The Virginia native celebrated her historic achievement earlier this month after she completed her training at the U.S. Naval Academy. BZ to
what's her name again?
Madeline Swiegel.
Madeline Swiegel, listen, we got a gangster waiting for you. We appreciate you.
Definitely got a gangster waiting for you. You know what I mean? So she completed the Tactical Airstrike Aviator syllabus. Swiegel is the first. Huya, she'll receive her wings of gold later this month. That was some Twitter talk that was telling me to say anything else. Lieutenant Swiegel has proven to be a courageous trailblazer, said Commander, Naval Air Forces Vice Admiral DeWolf Miller. She has joined a select group of people who earned wings of gold and answered the call to defend our nation from the air. The diversity of that group with differences in background, skill, and thought makes us a stronger fighting force. In a video released by the Navy ahead of her ceremony, Swigo said she had aspirations of becoming a pilot since her parents would take her to see the Blue Angels. My parents raised me and told me that I can be whatever I want it to be. Shout out. We would go to see the Blue Angels when they were in town, she said. They were just so cool. I loved them. I loved the fast planes. Fast forward. It's pretty dope. She got her wings of gold. It's a high-ranking thing in the fucking ship.
Yeah. I understand. I understand what it is now. She a pilot for the Navy and shit. I'm like, damn. I didn't know who she was or what she was at first.
So she like one of them Top Gun ass chicks. You know what I mean? So like,
exactly.
You could go up there and like get your shit off and go like with the mile high club shit.
Yeah. So she get busy with a fighter jet.
She like the black female Tom Cruise or some shit like that.
Right, yeah. Sweet. She the female Top Gun.
I got a 747 for it. Listen, I got a 747 for to fly on you, right?
Oh, man.
Makasa. But so moving right along now, I mean, what's going on with the sports? I see sports back going on. What's happening, Strizzy?
Yeah, that's okay. But sports, yeah, let's get into that. So this is what you know. What I mean, like I'm happy. That was an infumblement. But no, nigga, we just went over this. I love you, girl. So I'm happy about this. You know what I mean? Like, cause you know I've been seeing little clips on Facebook about Mike Tyson. That's my dog. You feel me? That's big homie. Like I know it's different classes, cause you know Floyd. That's the GOAT. That's TBE. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm just saying, like Mike is Mike. You feel me? Like
Mike is Mike.
I like Winix. Like I wasn't alive for Ali, but you know, just from him doing what he did for the, you know what I mean? Like Mike is just probably my favorite boxer. You feel me? So it's like when I heard that when I first saw him training, you know, we just seen the little videos and shit like that. Like okay, like Mike just doing whatever the fuck Mike do. We don't know what Mike be having going on. You know that nigga that lost his mind and shit, but. Eventually, you know what I mean? Now it's an exhibition set up. He fighting one of my other favorite fighters of all time, Roy Jones Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the fight is scheduled September 12th. It's in Cali. I think it's called Carson City. I believe it's Carson City, California. I'm not sure the name of the venue, but Mike is coming in at 54 years old. Floyd is coming in at 51 years old. Not Floyd.
You mean Roy?
Roy.
Yeah,
Roy is coming in at 51 years old. And Mike said that he plans to come into the fight around 230, 235. Floyd said he wants to come in around 205.
Did it again, G.
Floyd.
Listen.
Floyd's back.
No, listen. So
Floyd is back.
So George Foreman, which is, you know, another one of my favorite heavyweights, you know what I mean? Like, let's not forget, in his prime, he was putting some major fucking pain in.
Right, absolutely.
He said, man, that's not a good idea. He said it's not a good idea. It don't make sense. You feel me? Like, he said, basically, if I read in between his lines, which this is just streets from 3G'z, you know what I mean, putting his spiel on it, he said, man, it might be like some Apollo Creed, Drago shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you get to a certain age, you feel me? Like, just be 51 years old and take a Mike Tyson hook. You feel like y'all boys saw them videos, right? Like Mike's still punching like that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean, I ain't taking shit away from Roy either, though, because I mean,
that shit gonna look crazy if Roy gets knocked the fuck out.
Now I ain't gonna lie.
Roy,
when I see Roy hit though, he's still, you know what I mean?
No, listen, Roy. Like I said, Roy was Roy. I mean, Roy was fucking Roy, man. Like. What was that? 2000, early 2000s? He was the face of boxing for like Roy was Roy, man. That's all I'm saying. Like shit, like
that's a fact.
Hands behind the back, styling on boys. He was a showman. He was knocking niggas the fuck out.
Definitely showboat.
This Mike we talking about, man. Like, dang. I just can't see nobody taking no Mike. Like, you know that uppercut, that joint to the body when you crouch down and you come up here with the joint like. That head might come off Roy, but at the end of the day, like, both. Nah, that shit rhyme, man. Give me a break.
Both of them.
It It's not even my turn right now. Fuck you.
Listen, I knew. I said any fuck up he got, he gonna put it on that.
No, listen, I owe my brothers nothing but the best. But
Right.
I'm saying, like, I'm definitely gonna watch the fight. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? I think it's healthy for the culture. You know what I mean? Because the heavyweight class right now, it's like I don't love it.
You watching it for you watching at the crib, or you going out? You going out into the Ronaville watching it? What you gonna do?
Both of them.
Huh?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Nah, I'm probably gonna watch it at the Build though. I mean, September 12th. You got to think that's shit. That's our birth month. You know what I mean? So shit, let's go somewhere sit down.
Facts.
You know what I mean, go somewhere, not throw the mask on. You know, sit the fuck down. You know what I mean? Watch the fight. But
6 feet.
what y'all boys think about that shit though? Like, I mean, who you got in the fight, Smokes?
I gotta go with Iron Mike, man. I'm going with Iron Mike, man. I ain't gonna even hesitate, man. I thought about this for a while. I mean, that's my guy. I fuck with Mike. I seen how he moving. I'm just rooting more for Mike not to go out than for Roy to lose.
Yeah.
What about you, Tony? Where you going?
I'm gonna stick with Mike too. Like, mainly because I'm like, it's like, okay, how can I put it? Some people are so good at one thing that other shit they don't even matter. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, okay,
powerhouse.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, you figure Deontay Wilder, he's a shitty tactician boxer. His technical skills are not sound.
Right.
He's really big, pause no homo. He got size on him, and he punched crazy haymakers. So even when he clip you blocking on the glove, boom, it's so much impact behind that 6'7" hitting you out. You know what I mean?
Right.
But point being, when you come to like, you know what I mean, he's not good. It shows. It gets exposed occasionally.
Right.
Point being, like, I just think overall Mike is the more technical boxer. So I think even in that setting, as far as like footwork, movement, ring generalship, cutting the ring off, plus the fact that the X factor, the power and shit, the skill set, I think you gonna win as far as that goes overall. Like, think Roy got the speed factor. He got the, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tap, back up. All right, or, you know, he got that, but I'm like, you know, Mike's he's a hell of a defensive fighter, so I foresee Mike winning on either way, whether it go to the cards or the knockout. But I'm also picturing, like, Roy, you're not as fast as you used to be. Your feet probably as fast as you used to be, so you probably not bouncing around the way you used to.
Roy was just fighting like 4 or 5 years ago or some shit like that.
Roy's last fight was 2018.
You see, that wasn't even that long ago. Like 2 years ago.
No, you got a point there, but
work still somewhat good.
I even heard Floyd say it. When Floyd took a little break, he said, when you come back from them breaks, you ain't the same. Believe that. He said, I'm just smart. And this is coming from Floyd. He said, I'm smart, but I'm not as fast as I was 2-3 years ago. Like,
I think Mike's last fight was like I want to say mid 2000. I'm not sure. It was before 2010 for sure, but I want to say like 2005-ish, some shit like that. So it's been a minimum 15 years since Mike thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? Even though, you know, fucking hitting mitts is way different than a real fight. It's like, when you watch Mike, you really feel like he ain't miss a beat.
No, that's a fact.
Because we see people that came boxing in the ring throwing punches around, sparring with people that looked foolish. That man looked far from foolish.
His whole movement looked like vintage Mike.
Right.
Like, it don't like, okay, it looked like him, but not as fast. Like, no, that nigga's still fast as shit.
Right.
So I'm still sticking with Mike for quite a few reasons overall. Whether it go to the knockout or the fucking, I mean.
Well, I forgot to ask folks, but now I gotta ask you: do you think somebody's gonna get knocked out? You think it's gonna be a knockout? You think it's gonna go to the cards? I think it's an 8-round exhibition. It's only going 8 rounds. So you got a knockout, or you got going to the cards.
I got Roy getting knocked out, or it's going to the cards.
Well, no, wait.
You got to pick one or the other.
Oh, yeah. It's a knockout or it's going to the cards.
Cards.
Smokes.
Cards.
Going to the cards. All right, Tony, what you think?
I'm thinking knockout.
You want to give me a round prediction?
Let me see. You know what? I'm gonna go early. I'm gonna go like 3 at the latest. He called out because Mike in history, 4 and 5 and up, he don't do so hot.
That's what I'm thinking.
So if after that, if it go to like the 4th or 5th round, Roy Jai could just jab his water, and Mike, he get tired. He can't cut you off as good. He's not throwing as fast, as many.
Old as hell.
You know what I mean? So
right.
I got Roy out of here in 3. And if not, you know,
sorry,
not, Mike.
If not, you said knockout, right?
Sorry,
knockout either way.
Shit, I don't think Roy gonna knock Mike out. I don't see it for some reason. Because
was Roy a knockout artist? I mean, he was knocking boys out, but I don't think he was a knockout artist. Like he was winning fights. Like I mean, he knocked boys out. But
Roy had like God-given speed and athleticism. Yeah.
He was a great showman too.
The fact that he can put his irons back behind here and still land a punch,
right?
That's like lightning speed. But you gotta think, it's people like that. Like think Floyd in his prime,
right?
Floyd can pop you from anywhere.
First not seen.
Exactly. No, that nigga was.
No, what? I was just watching his highlights yesterday. Like he was like that, boy, and he was definitely like that. But me, like I said, I give all praise to Mike. Like that's my homie and shit like that. Like I want Mike to win the fight, but I'm betting on Floyd.
Betting on Floyd.
I gotta like Nifty on
betting
Floyd.
On Floyd?
You know what I mean?
Oh,
like
how you betting on Floyd again?
Hold on, listen. 50, not dollars either. I brought some dough with me.
How man?
No. Hold on. Let me take this shit off because I'm capping.
Okay, my man. I'm like,
let me turn this to the back because I'm capping.
I'm like, you doing some things over there?
Nah. But you know what I mean? Shit, a little friendly wager, you know what I mean? Whatever the case is. But I just feel like what you said, you know, if Mike don't knock Roy out in the second round at the latest, third, I just don't think it's gonna happen. I don't I mean, it can happen, and if it happens, I'm cool with it. But I just don't think it's gonna happen, and that's gonna give Roy the advantage. You know what I mean? Shit, I ain't never gonna bet against the Jones.
Amen.
Jones.
So that being said, what's going on in hip hop?
Oh man, but we got going on. I got some real good 716 shit going on, man. You know the hub, man. You know we love that DJ drama shit, that gangster. Anything DJ drama do with that gangster grill shit, we love it. And so we got yeah, man. We got a real special one. For motherfuckers that like that BSF shit, man. That like that support that Griselda movement shit. You hear me? They dropped the joint with DJ drama.
Hold on,
it dropped on the 31st.
We like it. We love it. We support
okay. I'm just making sure. I know y'all love it. That's no question. I'm just making sure that other people, you know, we got some people that may not care about those guys, but you know, we over here at 3G's, we definitely care about those guys.
If you don't like Griselda and you don't like BSF,
that's on you. But
I'm throwing the whole Frank at you.
Frank, fuck it.
And it's Gangsta Grills. I love Gangsta Grills.
And it's Gangsta Grills, man. Did y'all boys check it out yet? I have, man. And much respect, the boys did not let us down, man. Much respect. Much respect, man.
I only heard 2 songs.
It's on Apple. Well,
it should be on every platform, dog. Every platform. Okay, I know. I caught it on Spotify. You did.
Yeah, I'm about to mob that shit out. I forgot. I still got Tidal.
Oh man.
I'm about to. You know what? We on this black. Like, hold on, bro. We gotta get rid of this Apple shit and fuck with the Tidal, man, completely, bro.
No, you know. Listen. Swear to God. My homegirl. Shit, it's my homegirl. It's me and Smoke's homegirl. Ish. Good old Ish. She posted. I'm watching her Snapchat. And I see the thing posting. It's like, Apple this, that, and the third. And Tidal charged this. It basically like, Tidal charged the most or whatever. But y'all want, support the black company type shit. Or whatever.
No, they do. But I mean, shit, at the end of the day, it's like $200 a month.
They didn't even take my money. I kept trying to give them money. They app freeze up every time I try to get on that shit. So I don't know. Maybe it's just not meant for me to have that shit.
The extra $3 a month, that's not breaking my pockets where I can't support ours. You know, I'm not gonna. That's just ridiculous.
Yeah, me
You know what I
personally,
mean?
I've been wanting to get that shit. I just couldn't get hold
I mean,
of that
Apple
shit.
Music do got the family share. You could throw 8 motherfuckers on for 15 a month. Fuck that.
Choose wisely, because if you got the wrong family share, your brother would get kicked the fuck off, man. Man.
No, I loved it. I listen. I expect nothing less from you. But my bad, Smoke. Finish getting your shit off.
Yeah, man. No, just that's one joint, man. Just giving them boys a shout out, man. Letting the people know, man. Do check that joint out. That shit was fire. I give them they 5 stars, 5-star thumbs up, whatever you want to call it.
5 mics. You giving them 5 mics?
Like there we go, 5 mics. I haven't been in the source in a long time, man. That
Okay.
shit is good. But yeah, I definitely give them they 5 mics for that. And some other shit, man. Did y'all know motherfucking Tupac and Nas never had a Grammy?
Never got a Grammy?
Never got a Grammy.
That's crazy.
Really?
Right.
Well, I can understand Nas, but I mean Pac?
Right. I mean, you can say Nas either?
No, because you know, if I ruled the world, that was one of them joints. It's certain songs where it's just like, okay, like that don't make no sense. Like, I mean, Nas gave us a lot of great shit. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah,
but
he did.
if I ruled the world, that was one of them joints where it's like, if that didn't get one, what other song he gave us that?
But he had a lot of great content songs though. Like as far as his lyrics and the song definition and shit, he had a lot of great songs.
No, that's a fact. But you got the Grammys. That's not for like
us.
Our type of appreciation for music. It's like for the big picture of like, you know what I mean? Like it's a blend. It's weird. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's for us when it comes to that category, but it's like I just feel like if
most people hold that shit. But most people, when they get into that rap industry or the music industry, they hold that shit as like the highest. That's what, man, I gotta get a Grammy.
Right. Because that's the acclaim award for music. You know what I mean? It's Grammy. You know what I mean? For the art of music, Grammy, that's big homie. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, like, but Tupac, that's very surprising. Tupac never got one. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like but you know what? As fucked up as it is, it makes sense. He was too controversial. He was you know what I mean? They got him out of there. You know, he was giving us game that they didn't want us to have.
Revolutionary.
So even if he deserved, there you go. Even if he deserved it, they wasn't gonna give it to him.
So
you know what I mean? Like,
I want to spin off on that shit real quick because
no, go ahead.
I like them two names up against each other, and you know right now they got this versus shit going on, right? They got the new joint. They got the new joint coming out. I forgot when. I ain't checked the date. I don't know why. I apologize for that. But they got the Rick Ross and 2 Chainz joint coming up next.
Right.
How would y'all feel if Nas and Pac went up against each other? You think they would match up with a 20-song battle? With the same motherfucking guidelines, stipulation, you think they could match up?
Yeah, because they content, like they something about they don't obviously not the same to me, but that conscious woke whatever the fuck it is, like it kind of it makes sense to me. I mean, I wouldn't listen to the whole thing, but you know what I mean?
Oh, you wouldn't? I would love to hear that.
Oh, I would love to see. I mean, I'm just they not.
Nah, yeah, I'm not listening to that whole thing. Pause.
You see, that's me. You see my background, so you know I'm definitely fucking around with it.
Well, y'all see my background.
And he the motherfucker that sold that shit to me. Yo, that white motherfucker right there. No.
No, that's you know what I mean.
We ain't laying on Plymouth.
What that say, Coney? I don't think. What that say back there, Coney? Let the people know in case they can't see. What's that in your background? Turn 150 and let's say 175 and how much? 3,000?
2,500.
2,500.
It's not a scam. They selling what?
They selling.
Bang, 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 bang. But yeah, man.
We not always the ones selling it.
It's we. I don't even see that shit.
No, I'm saying our people, our black people, we ain't always the ones selling.
Listen, that's a fail-safe way to get that motherfucking money.
For real.
Listen.
So, you feel me? Duck down one more time, boss. Duck down one more time. Let the people see. You see that man right there? Who telling you to sell that shit?
He wrote that shit with his own handwriting too.
Look,
he got the marker.
So
he's in a class. He's in a class teaching this.
You feel me?
This was taken off of an iPhone.
Hov did that.
Class
so
teaching.
Gotta go through that.
Right. Hov definitely did that.
Exactly. Hov did that. We ain't going.
Okay, so you said Rick Ross and 2 Chainz.
Yeah, Rick Ross. And
this one is actually happening, right?
This is the actual real joint. Rick Ross and 2 Chainz. They got a versus joint coming up. How y'all feel about that?
In my mind, Rick Ross has smoked 2 Chainz, but 2 Chainz got some solid. 2 Chainz
he got some hits.
It's not gonna be no landslide like I think.
Yeah, Ross gonna win, but 2 Chainz got hits.
So you think they're gonna be in the same room together, like the last couple of joints been, like DMX and Snoop Dogg? Did y'all see that shit?
And all that. I don't know. I don't know. And then I think, you know what, the DJ played a major factor into that shit too, because man, that Jadakiss and Fab shit, I was torn between worlds. But you know what I mean? Like, I think we all agree that, you know what I mean, Fab DJ could have played some other cuts. Like, I mean, it was what it was.
But did they have them joints lined up like that?
I don't know how it worked, because it seemed like in between certain tracks, it was like they was taking mad long to pick, like, you know what I mean, what we gonna do next, or I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's preset or if they kind of just win the shit or a combination, huh?
Is it like
the first 10 songs I believe is like what hits, and the next 10 joints is like bars or whatever.
I don't know how. I mean, if that's the structure of it, yeah, but I'm not sure. But I think I might actually listen to this Rick Ross and 2 Chainz joint. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I fuck with it.
That joint will be lit. It'll definitely be lit, because they definitely got some good hits.
Who you got? Who you got in that joint, Smokes?
2 Chainz.
Now, don't get me wrong. Rick Ross make a better album.
Yeah,
absolutely, of course.
I'm only going with 2 Chainz because I like 2 Chainz more than Rick Ross. That's all.
You said it's the dreads, huh?
Right. I was thinking that.
It must be.
That's exactly what it is.
I like his character more though. I like his character, his personality. The guy.
No, I agree. I don't agree with his. I don't necessarily agree with his fashion sense at all times, but
it's unique. That's why I dig it. I like it.
He on that Andre 3000 shit, but I know like that shit be costing like 3,000. So it's like, you know what I mean, game respect game, but I'm not putting that shit on. But I fuck with
the feds watching.
Like when we get that Bentley truck.
Come on, yo. I'm taking 2 Chainz. I'm sitting here really thinking about this shit. Like, I'm with you on this, Smokes, and I'm wavy. Hairline still intact, just in case I was wondering. But yeah, I'm wavy. I ain't dressing. Ain't got shit to do.
I know what joint he gonna play, and it's gonna end up. I don't whatever Rick Ross joint play. He play the joint, go kill it. The joint with who is that? The Dream. That's the In Town joint. Baby, I know you love what you do. That joint. You know the In Town joint, the In Town 2 Chainz old joint, In Town.
We ain't gonna act like Rick Ross didn't give us every damn hustling.
Yeah, that's what
shit pretty much. That was that thing, boy. That was before he got lit.
We're double bag boy yet. Let me do the DJing for both people.
Where my money? I need.
Ooh,
yo.
Damn, now I'm thinking Ross come on, man. God damn, yo.
Yeah, now I'm torn. I'm torn now. I don't know what the fuck I
want to hear though.
Ross
hit you from the back. I bet he don't play that joint.
Huh?
I said I bet he don't play hit you from the back. In this joint, in they battle.
2 Chainz got all them collabos with good music and shit. You know what I mean? With Kanye pushing what's that? Lamborghini Mercy. That shit. The beat was crazy. 2 Chainz was talking.
Yeah, it's gonna be
champagne on an airplane. Spit rounds like a gun range. Beat it up like Rampage. Turn the fans. Cut your girl. Now your girl need a Band-Aid.
Man, hair weave killer fucking up her makeup, man.
Hold on. What we say? What Rick Ross say? Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. What? How y'all feel about that though, man? Let's keep it moving though. Let's keep it moving, man. That's a
fact. That's a fact. That being said, let's get started with this cashless economy, man. Let's you know what I mean? Let's what's on your mind with that, Coney?
First and foremost, fuck it. But now some G shit like
fuck it, that ass.
Okay, my man. Fuck it, bro.
You know I love cards. I'm a plastic nigga, but no, hell no. I want the option, but you know, get the shit off.
Right. So they, you know, the government is really pushing slowly but surely to make everything cashless. So it's kind of common sense, but to the listeners, in case y'all don't get it, cash should be null and void. So you can't pull out your stank roll no more. Go get crazy in the restaurant or the club. Like, none of that. Like, it's a dub. So the shit gonna be null and void.
Man, so how the strippers gonna get their bread?
I was about to say the same thing, boy.
Swiper. swipe. Listen,
What you
she
mean?
She gonna be twerking doing her trick. She gonna stop, put the little machine in there. You gonna swipe it. She gotta stop her dance.
Hold on. So what you trying to tell me? They gonna have glass up and you gonna be swiping while she right there, swiping dollars?
In my mind, yeah. In my mind.
You're gonna have to cash out that joint.
Matter of fact, the new strip club is the OnlyFans club.
Man. Well, what's happening?
Plug it in. That's fucked
But
up.
yeah, so
She said she wanted $400, not $1 less.
man. So in regards to the cashless, how you feel about it? Smokes, do you want a cashless economy? How you feel about it?
Nah, I really don't. I mean, I'm getting like now, like in the last probably like 6 to 7 months. No, probably in like the last year or so, I've been fucking around with cards more and more.
You sound
often.
like me. You sound like a dinosaur that like the old school.
Yeah. I like my cash, but like now,
I love
like
my
having
cash.
having a card and shit is like easier to motherfucking maneuver and get shit done sometimes. But then it's like, hold on, if something goes down, I don't want all my bread to be stuck over on some card that I don't like. I can't do nothing without this shit. So if I can't go in the house and grab no cash, then what the fuck I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do?
Okay.
Like, what the fuck can you do? So no, I'm opposed to that shit. No, keep my cash around. So y'all can go cashes. I'm gonna keep something in the ground. So whenever I need that shit, I know I got to go. Peace.
Okay, Strizzy, are you opposed to this? You want this shit?
Okay, so I don't make last week's mistake. Is this a yes or no question thing, or can I elaborate why? Because I don't want to like fuck up your next question by answering them.
Yeah, this is more like just a brief yes or no type shit.
Okay. You said, do I fuck with the cashless economy? I mean, because like I said earlier, you know what I mean. I'm heavy on the card. I'm heavy with my Apple Pay. You know, I love to hear that cling when I hold my phone in the joint. But I still, I mean, I'm in the middle. Like, I mean, I would be okay if it happened, but I mean, I still want the option to, you know what I mean, have cash money in my pocket for various reasons. So I'm on the fence.
Okay.
But I'll be okay with it if it happened. Like, I won't be pissed. Like, I won't be like, oh my God, life's over.
Right. Okay. Me, like I said, I'm old school. I'm a dinosaur with a lot of this shit. So me personally, I'd rather not. I'd rather just keep the little bullshit system y'all got. Some places jack cash, some places don't. They only jack cards. Keep it like that and let the people fall where they fall. And the people that need to fall in line when they got to fall in line, they'll figure it out. It's a personal choice. Like, if you're a cash person, eventually you will realize you're going to need cards for certain situations. Hopefully you get on board. If you're a card person, you're going to realize that, you know, sometimes it's convenient to have it on you. So, but I'm going to stick with, no, I don't want it. Just leave it how it is. I don't think it's broke now. Right. So now my next question is more why or why not. So Strizzy, now back to you because you was about to, you was about to elaborate this shit.
I'm glad I thought this. Look at me learning. But
smart nigga.
Yes, sir.
I don't live the lifestyle that I used to no more. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's certain things where you need to have cash for, you know what I mean? I don't need to have it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, who finna go to a plug, you know what I mean, with 2,500, 2,000, yo, you got a cash app, or you know what I mean? Like, you can't go to your plug with plastic, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like Smoke said a second ago. I don't want to go to the strip club. I don't want to go to the strip club. I can go to my plug with plastic. Well, I'm just saying, like, I mean, it's
like, it takes the fun away of being able to.
Times are changing, so.
No,
I want to tsunami a bitch. You know what
I'm saying my plug is a restaurant, so I'm just talking shit.
I want them to have to come bring a shovel out to find her under these ones. You know what I mean? Like, it's been situations where it's like, I remember like a while ago I went to get my truck fixed at Monroe Muffler right around the corner from my house. And he was like, listen, like, you know what I mean? You've been coming for a while, I'm gonna fuck with you. Now, what I needed done, it was like 300 and some change, like close to 400. Like, let's just say 350. He was like, I'll give it to you for 300. I'm like, shit, cool. I have my card on me. He was like, well, I'm just letting you know, if you use card, then I gotta put it through the system, then it's gonna charge you the price that it is. Basically, he couldn't give me the discount unless it was cash, which made sense. So it's like, it's situations in life, and I won't say I don't think it's me. I don't have cash, you fucked up. But I'm just saying, like, you can still get by with plastic. So That's just why I'm on the fence with it, because it's like either way it go, whatever needs to get done gonna get done.
Okay. So what about you, Smokes?
And like I was kind of starting to say earlier, like I'm just now getting hip to this shit, but it's like I'm starting to like it more and more. But at the same token, I still want my cash to be around because I don't trust that shit. Because I know at the end of the day, anything can go wrong, and like you can lose your card. You got to wait for 7 days. You can still have your information and probably can trade. That's why I said it's like a double-edged sword, man. Like it's good and it's evil because you can go online and you can use the shit without even having the shit around, or motherfucking you can just be without it. And you just know what I mean how that shit work because you can have cash in one hand, right? But you want to buy something that's across season, somebody the only way you can buy it is to have a card. You know what I mean? So it works good for you, and it don't. So at the same token, it's like what do we value more at that time? And that's I don't know, man. Like right now in this world we're living in, I don't think we can actually do without it. Even though I say I would rather the way things were before, but like you can get stuff done that you wouldn't like been able to get done before. Like you can order stuff that will actually get to your doorstep within a week. That you can actually get done with plastic and cash won't get it done for you. I mean, with that cash, you got to transfer that cash somewhere else, and I mean, it's got to be wire transfer. All the shit you got to go through that you can just go through with a click of a button with some regular plastic shit.
So your offshore account in Switzerland.
There you go.
Or whatever the big money niggas be talking about in the movies.
Right. Over in the coast of Mexico or some damn where. I don't know.
What about you, Coney?
Shit, me personally, I'd rather, like I said, the reason I'd rather it not be cashless, because for one, my first and foremost reason is just it may be foolish, it may be childish, juvenile, outgrow, I don't give a fuck. I come from that era. So I come from the era of having a bankroll. And I was always a nigga, you know what I mean, just me, just being stuck in my ways, my foolishness. You got to break the cycle, yeah. We know, blah, boring, but yeah, it's true. But like, I was accustomed to carrying a knot on me. I'm going to keep me 2-3 bones on me at all times. And it's just a hell of a feeling to walk in the corner store with 7 Dutchess, back out Makatow, back out, I mean, the steak roll. If you go in a strip club, you know what I mean?
Nigga, you still fronting, but you still my man. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's old school, stuck in my ways, man. But nah, like, overall, it's convenient a lot of times. Okay, like, you know, I'm gonna give you an example. When you go to Delta Sonic and they dry your car off, what the fuck you gonna do? You gonna cash app and they tip?
Yep.
No, you gonna Apple Pay him. Like Google Pay, click your phone, click. Here you go.
That's too much shit. Like, once you're done and you give me the thumbs up, I want to hand you 3 singles and pull the fuck off. I don't want to be not a second longer. I want to go and get this air dryer off because
they gonna have a sign right there. They gonna have a sign right there to text the tip.
You said they got the sign right there?
They're gonna have a sign right there. Text the tip.
Right.
Who are you tipping? Little shorty with the red.
Now listen, I went in a I went like a locally owned black restaurant. I'm not saying that it's a restaurant. The restaurant dope. It's vegan, so the shit is like that. Food is great. But
bitch.
You ain't gonna plug it because you about to disrespect it? What's happening?
Huh?
You ain't gonna plug it because you about to disrespect it? What's happening?
I ain't disrespected. No. It's not them. It's just the machine. So it's Sunshine Vegan, and their food is great. I fuck with them and think I don't eat meat. Pause. No freaky. So it's not a lot of, you know what I mean, establishments I can go to. So I love it. Okay. I love it there. No, the point I'm making is when you stick your card in the machine, once you're done, it say leave a tip. And I'm thinking like, what the fuck am I tipping? I ain't sit down. I came to pick my food up.
The option.
That's cool. That's the option I'm just not using.
Yo, do you know how you used to go on 3G'z and shit, right? You ever used to get your change back?
Depending on how much it was. If it's like $1 or something, nah. If it's like $4.75, hell yeah, Miss Gigi, give me mine because Miss Gigi will tear your ass up.
Yeah, I'm rounding my shit up anyway, so I ain't giving you too much over.
No,
so I can just,
not for nothing. You know, listen, you know,
Miss Gigi, man, that's crazy.
Cold Spring shit, you know, LC Purdy shit, love Gigi's, but motherfucking it's funny because me and the G's used to laugh about it. when Miss Gigi personally serve you,
Ooh.
that bill go up there a little bit. She done got me a couple of times. I'm like, yo, I get the same shit every week. What the fuck, like?
She went from motherfucking $9.98 to $14.
Yeah,
that's what you call
like, yo,
that's what you call a boss tax.
But it definitely was a boss. Especially when
this
she
my
paid
shit,
your table.
or listen, it's gonna go there.
Especially when
I'm charging. You ain't gotta eat here. But nah, so like more so, but yeah, nah. I'm stuck in my way. So I would prefer, like you said, to have the options in both. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause certain situations, like I used to hate going to the club. Oh shit, not again. Yo, move it along. I used to hate going to the club and shit, and I'm the only nigga with a bankroll. I got all these card carrying ass niggas. Yo, geez, let me hold 300 until we get back home. Till after the club. Motherfucker, should have stopped your dumb ass at the ATM earlier. Shout out my niggas. Y'all know who y'all was doing that to them parties. Talking about y'all. But nah, we gonna get into the advantages and the disadvantages of cashless. Now I'm gonna shoot. How we gonna do this to kind of wrap it up so we ain't beefing too much? I'm gonna just throw them out. Y'all give your perspective and we move along. You know what I mean? Now I got a couple of advantages, a couple of disadvantages, and they kind of go hand in hand. Like what you could say is an advantage, disadvantage. So now the advantage, one advantage of cashless, you don't have to carry. Simple. You don't got to carry actual cash. Paper money. So what do y'all think about that? Y'all feel that's an advantage, not having to carry cash? I think it is.
Yeah, I mean, because you only have one thing to worry about.
Right, yeah, no, absolutely.
A whole wad of it. And if you do lose it, it's secure to a certain point. You ain't got to worry about really losing it because your money is really off in the cloud and you can decline anything. Exactly. So, yeah, I give you that.
So now that's the advantage. That's the advantage. So you know what they say in a sense, you cut down on money-related crimes. Like, you know, if somebody run down on you, they can't take 500 of your cash in legal tender and run off. You know what I mean? You asked out. They take your card. You can go use a payphone, browse my phone, call and get your cards cut off. They can't do shit with your money, or you gonna get it back.
Right.
And I found this out. If you go to a ATM, because I mean, you got some niggas. I mean, I didn't heard it happen before. I mean, I haven't done it or seen it, but I mean, I didn't heard a couple niggas like they didn't walk motherfuckers into the motherfucking. They didn't put the grip to them like nigga hit this ATM, like take his fucking cash out. Like, right. I mean, shit. I just found out. Well, I found this out years ago, but if you go to the ATM machine, you put your card in. If you put your pin in backwards, like let's say a pin is 1, 2, 3, 4. If you put 4, 3, 2, 1 in with your card, it send a signal to the police, like basically saying, like, you know what I mean, shit, this is against my will. Like,
is they still gonna give you your money? Is they still gonna give you your money right then while you got that gun in your head? Is the question. I'm
not sure if it come out. I wasn't sure about that, but I mean,
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't see why it would. I don't know. I didn't get that far into it, but shit, okay. I don't even know if it's true or not. You know, I mean, perhaps I don't plan on it, but.
When the chips are down.
Yeah, is that against street code?
You said Coney, your third point was it's less shit to worry about. You said like less responsibility to have and shit like that, and like cut down on. I mean, I guess it depends on the person's lifestyle. Like, I mean, because realistically, what would a 9 to 5er like just. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you in the streets or you got a job or a hustle where it's like, you know, you getting cash, like, it's certain jobs. And I'm not just talking about illegal jobs. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, people that got, like, lawn care services or snow removal services or, you know, like, food trucks. Or it's just certain jobs where it's just, like, you take cash, you know, you deal with cash all day. You know what I mean? So it's, like, realistically, like, it shouldn't be too many cases where, you know, a legitimate individual should be walking around with no $2,000-$3,000 in their pocket.
Might just be how you feel. Right.
I mean, I'm not knocking nobody that do it. I'm not saying that you're stupid or foolish if you do. This is just my personal opinion. Like, I don't see the point in it. You know what I mean? I just wouldn't want to do it. So it's just like, but this all goes like you said, people getting robbed. Okay. You know what I mean? Like, you know how mad I'd be if I was like working a 9 to 5 and you know, just saving money like a regular ass nigga, and I just decided to just want to stunt today and just take $2,000 out of my pocket just to have it so I could pull this bankroll out when I'm buying 50 cent worth of suckers at the corner store to flex in front of a little bitch or some shit like that. Like, then I get robbed when I call the fuck. So I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Like, damn, like I ain't even got it like that, bro. Like, did you give me money to pay my light bill?
Right.
But, I mean, I just, like I said, I'm on the fence about it. So it's like it don't make me no difference. But the lifestyle I lead, I don't walk around with just like large amounts of cash on me at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I keep cash on me just in case, like, you know, I see a homeless person outside of 7-Eleven, you know, they want something to eat or something, I run in there, you know what I mean? Like, here go a couple dollars, or, you know, you might see some little girls on the corner with the lemonade stand and shit like that, you know, trying to get their hustle on or something, you know what I mean? Like, little shit like that, you know, I try to make sure I have money for it just in case, you know, shit like that, or somebody might walk up and let me borrow a dub until the next time I see you. Just, you know, necessary shit, but if not my normal spending habits, you know what I mean? But that's just me, so.
Okay. So now I've got some other advantages. You don't need change, so you ain't gotta worry about going to the store and them giving you change back. You don't need change. Another advantage of the cashless system, you can't get counterfeits. That's a good one. No counties. Nobody can pull a razzle-dazzle on you.
You can get scammed.
I'm about to say, yeah, the flip side about that is you get scammed. You get sold out this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
But, no, I'm saying, think, somebody can hand you counterfeit money or you can have counterfeit money and don't realize it. You can't get a counterfeit card in the mail. If you got a card and it's registered to everything's healthy, that's everything healthy's card.
You know, you can if you got a regular bank card with your bread in, and you go to motherfucking click on something online and you press that button to buy something and they send you the wrong shit. Or you buy that shit and you ain't pay attention to what you was buying, and that shit from China something where you fucked up.
I guess like at the end of the day, it's like
that's your fault.
Yeah, no, no.
It's scamming versus counterfeit.
Because you gotta think like even.
I said scamming versus counterfeit.
Yeah, I'm like, because counterfeit is receiving some shit you can't really tell. That's like apples and oranges almost in a set. If you got a card, I'm trying to figure out, like, if it's my card and you know what the fuck you buying, the only fuck-ups fall upon you. You have no control over when you get counterfeit because you didn't fucking know. It looked just like the real bill.
If you get a card, because you got to think, even, like, let's say you have a business. You know what I mean? When all sweat, no love, you know what I mean? When you open up your storefront in the Galleria Mall and shit, middle of the mall, you know what I mean? When we doing big things, you know what I mean? Like, somebody come into your store want to buy some shit. There we go. Somebody want to buy some shit and they got like a burner card or whatever the case is, a fake card, SIM card, whatever the case is. They gonna swipe up $2,000 worth of shit in your store. You still gonna get your bread. You feel me? Because that's you feel me? Like, because it's like whoever bank account that they did they Zoe shit with, that's who fucked up. You feel me? But it's just like even that person. The bank got protection and shit like that. All you gotta do, that wasn't me that spent that shit. Like, your phone will hit you with. Some people got shit to their phones like, did you just make a purchase of $400 at so-and-so store? You're like, hell no. Your bank will dispute that shit. But by the time your bank dispute this shit, the person that they did, they done got out the store already. I mean, they on camera, like, they got to do
they on camera, so it's still.
Either way, it goes like yeah, nah, the counterfeit issue, that's definitely a plus. Like, that's like 100. That's like 100 to zip as far as like benefit, pro.
Right. Yeah, because I'm like you just said. Nonetheless, it's so much backtracking. When you get counterfeited, you fucked over. You know how many times I done got counterfeited? What could I do? Try and backtrack to what junkie it was from 10 jugs ago? Like,
yo, listen, I backtracked my counterfeit to the bank, my nigga. Just recently, I got a not even a counterfeit 5. It was a motion picture $5 bill. I ain't been in the streets. I ain't been hand-to-hand transaction for nothing. Only thing I did was come out the house, go to the ATM, motherfucking go to the store. I go to the motherfucking store. I go to pull out my money out my pocket, and I pass the motherfucker the $5 bill off top like, yo, here you go. And as I'm passing it to him, looking at, I'm like, oh, hold on, wait a minute. I'm looking like, yo, wow. He looking like, yo, what? I'm like, yo, I just got this shit from the bank. He like, yeah, right. And it was on the fucking Sunday too, so the bank was closed. So I got this shit out the fucking ATM. I'm like, yo, that shit is crazy.
You know where that came from? That came from the trap niggas that get the counterfeit and take their money and go exchange.
Right. And that shit crazy that the bank, they can't even recognize that shit.
And then you got to think, even with backtracking counterfeit money, you still have a situation to deal with if you know who did the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You gave me a counterfeit joint. All that guy says, no, I didn't. So now it's just like, hey, did they really not? Did I really fuck up and pick the wrong person, or be like, am I? You know what I mean? Like, do this need to go where it need to go? Like, it's a confrontation. Whenever you're dealing with counterfeit money, it's always a confrontation. You know what I mean? Like, once you gotta rectify this shit.
Right.
Because all they gotta say is this shit. That wasn't me. Like my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't do that shit. Then what you gonna do?
with the cards, it's easier to track. You know what I mean? Advantage. It's easier to track illegal transactions. With the money, like we said, it's hard to trace where the counterfeit came from. With the cards, it's so much of a paper trail. We good with that. You know what I mean? Motherfucking. But now, you got the motherfucking disadvantages.
So overall,
you got the disadvantages. You got motherfucking. One of the first disadvantages that I personally am all for and I don't like. Well, cashless. The government can track every dollar you fucking spend. Every fucking dollar. So think, they already track your dollars and tax everything. They can track every dollar you spend. I just personally don't like that. Call me what you want. I don't like it. Right.
Wow.
So they can track every dollar you spend. Motherfucking, not everybody is knowledgeable about this, you know, especially in like the urban and semi-urban areas. Not everybody's knowledgeable about how the cards work and shit like that. So it's like they more susceptible to get zoed, to get scammed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Motherfucking, like, then how we talking about getting scammed and shit, it's risky because it's some Cyrus niggas out here. Like, these niggas get foxy, crafty. They got boxes, machines. I don't see motherfuckers hit motherfuckers at the guard. I mean, not the guard, the gas machine. Like, I don't see like a motherfucker stick the card in for gas. Leave. Yeah, whatever they did, another motherfucker come and tear their ass up. And the car's not physically there, but whatever they typed in and did some shit, must do some shit. There's some shit going on. It's like, you know what I mean? Also, a lot of places charge transaction costs. $2 for this, $3 for that. That's like a discouragement. Like, hold on. So I gotta pay you to spend my money?
Yeah. Or you gotta pay a motherfucking machine to take your money out. Well, unless you gotta pay. That's financially.
And you gotta use your bank. If you use any other ATM, they taxing you twice. You're getting taxed from the ATM and you're getting taxed from your bank.
If we get the if we get the cashless, the cyber crime's gonna go up. The scammers and hackers get their shit off.
They already getting their shit off. It's just gonna get worse.
That's what I'm saying. The government can't really stop the shit now. So if it's completely cashless, they're gonna have a field day. We damn near need to learn some shit. Even though we not in that type of time, we legal beagles. We damn near want to learn this shit.
When I was doing customer service for M&T Mortgage and shit like that, like we did a brief stint on this was back in 2017. We did a brief stint on stop loss and like car scamming and shit like that. Like at that point, like it was a multi-billion-dollar like
industry
crime thing like going on. You know what I mean? Like this was back then. But like you gotta take into consideration, you got shit like Cash App cards, bro. Like anybody could make up a name, address, you know what I mean, a phantom account or whatever the case is, and put money in and just do all type of, you know. So now that you got more opportunities to, you know what I mean, like you got Cash Apps, you got all these online banking shits and all these rapid pays and all these random ass shits. Like you could just, it's just crazy. Like so, I mean, at the end of the day, if the government want to do it, then they just don't have to deal with the problem all this money.
Yeah, I'd rather not. Fuck it, but you know, so. We all got our perspectives on that. We're gonna move along, but I rather they didn't. Just me personally. Keep it how it is. What's next, fellas? What's happening?
Shit, Smoke, what's up with that hustling?
Man, what's up with it, man? Yo, let's start it off straight like this, quick and simple, man. Y'all hustlers, man? Are y'all hustlers, man?
I am.
Am I a hustler? Yes.
Oh, okay. That's just a real simple version. Yes, I am a hustle, man. But it's a lot of different ways to hustle out here, man. We got
I can sell water to a motherfucking well. You heard?
Yeah, man. We got legal or illegal hustles, man. You know. So at the end of the day,
I sell you this for Lysol prices, nigga.
oh man, this shit
It's
you
a drought.
can't. You can right now, nigga.
It's a drought. I'ma sell it.
I got some hand sanitizer right
I'ma
here. I can
sling
say
it like it's this.
$5 a bottle. You dig? And tell you it's motherfucking
Listen.
the best shit ever.
I'm giving you blue dog shit like it's blue magic.
Okay. So yeah, man. So being that y'all are hustlers and we all are hustlers, y'all should be able to easily ask this question, man, because I was once told that a real hustler or a millionaire has at least 7 jobs and 7 hustles, man. So how close are y'all guys to that title, man? Like having 7 jobs and 7 hustles. How many hustles do y'all got, man?
Right now, I say I got like 2.5, 3.
2.5, 3 hustles.
3 at most. Because
you can elaborate on them hustles because you can just to let streets know for when it's his turn. You can elaborate on your hustles if you want to, y'all. But go ahead, Coney.
I don't want to elaborate too much, only because maybe I don't elaborate is because like I don't like talking about my business ventures until they popping.
Okay, understood.
You know what I'm saying? That's my only reason.
I respect that because I'm more like that a lot also.
And that's all it is. I got moves, you know, not for nothing. Me and bro got moves in play. Us 3 got moves in play. We got moves in play, but until they actually in play, like I wasn't running around telling everybody I'm about to have a podcast.
Right.
I said, here's my link. What's your email or what's your social media handle? Here's my link. Go watch my email. Go watch my podcast, Paul. So not I have a podcast coming. So it's like I got these hustles brewing, but I don't want to tell nobody, yo, I'm about to be the fucking fitness guru of the century. I'm about to sell workout DVDs, hypothetically speaking, until I actually got the motherfuckers for $59.95. So that's just me. Streets, how about you? You care to elaborate on your hustles, or?
I'm not gonna go into detail. All I'm gonna say is I got money in my pocket. I got access to money. All my bills is paid.
Okay, hold on. Okay, the first off, now second off, how many hustles do you have if you care to say?
I got money in my pocket.
Okay.
I got access to money. All my bills is paid, and I ain't fucked up.
Understood, man. Understood.
And I won't be for the foreseeable future.
Understood, man.
You feel me? Because at the end of the day, like, you got to take into consideration shit. A 9 to 5 is a hustle.
It is. It definitely is.
So it's like, shit. I agree. I think, like, to reach a certain bracket of financial comfortability, you should have several streams of income. But it's like, at the end of the day, if you pay your bills and, you know what I mean, you got money to do what you want to, eventually, at some point, if not when you want to, shit, I don't care if I only got 1 stream of income and the next motherfucker got 7. We might be bringing in the same amount of money at the end of the year. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, the goal is to have numerous, and I mean, like, 5, 6, 7, 10, 20, 50, 11, 50, you know what I mean? Streams of income. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day, as long as my money is right, you know what I mean, and I'm focused to get to a higher platform, I'm not so pressed on the amount, the number of streams of income that I have. You know what I mean? So that's where I am with that.
Cool.
What about you, Smokes? How many hustles you got?
I got a few. Care to
elaborate, or?
Yeah, I can elaborate on a couple of them. I cook. You know,
okay.
I sell grateful. I got this one unique dish that I sell, and it keeps me pretty occupied. It's called they steak hoagie and chicken hoagie egg rolls.
Okay.
Now, man, you know what an egg roll is, right? The joint.
Yes, sir.
Chinese people like selling this shit. They put all that the cabbage and probably 1 or 2 shrimp inside the joint, and they sell it to you for like $1, $2 or some shit like that. I got steak. I got nothing but steak and chicken hoagie stuffing inside of the egg roll. You did. I sell that, and I have a clothing line. That's 2. That's joint all sweat, no luck. You can find that on IG and Facebook, and you can find that online. All sweat, no luck. No matter where you type it in, that you can find that. But that's 2. I do hair. I cut and do hair. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, just in case some people didn't know. You what? Yeah.
Hold on, so I gotta get dark eyes on you for a minute. Hold on, like, so I remember at one point in time we agreed that there would be no promoting of businesses on 3G's podcast unless it benefits the group. So I'm just asking you, these dinners you selling, this clothes you got, is this us or is this just you?
Oh no, of course that's just me. But I apologize. No, listen. I apologize if y'all don't want to elaborate. If y'all didn't elaborate, I wasn't thinking about that.
The past 2 minutes.
I wasn't thinking about that the way y'all was just thinking about it. My bad, Mr. It wasn't that. It was the fact that we're thinking about what we're doing here. So I see where you're going with that, bro. But that's not where I was going with that. So yeah.
Get your shit off. I'm just fucking with you. Get your shit off. And
then you wait till I get all the way down. I'm done with that shit. I'm moving on to shit that I'm getting on the topic that was already gone. Yeah.
Nigga, that
was perfect timing.
No, it wasn't perfect timing.
I'm not gonna trip.
How you gonna wait till it's all the way over? They like, hold on, wait a minute.
I'm not gonna trip you when the race starts. I'm gonna wait until you this close to the finish line to do
it. Oh man, hold on, wait a minute, man. I gotta get a shot to that. This motherfucker right here. I ain't promoting this either. This one backwards. This for you though.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was just a few since he want to trip me at the finish line to stop me from going. But yeah, hustling, man, it's good to always have multiple hustles. If you ask me, like homie, you keep reiterating up there. Yeah, 7 hustles is what I was told to be a millionaire, be set. So you gotta have, when you got those hustles, you gotta have them hustles set. You did, like my joints. I got those hustles. I got, like I said, I got a few of them. Can't reiterate too much more because I don't want to get penalized or fined for doing what I did. You dig? So
you know why I'm here.
Yeah. Yo, listen, David, chill out, man. I'm trying to steal your title for a second, so just hold on. But
these boys getting crazy out here.
But yeah, man, no, hustling, man. It's good and bad, man. At one point in time, man, I can actually say, and I'm glad to say that at one point in time, I was doing a whole lot of illegal hustling, man. That shit is way behind me now. And that shit used to be troublesome, man. At one point, I used to feel like it was good, but I feel like it's at some point in time, you gotta let that part of your life go. And I'm glad I'm working 24/7. I mean, 9 to 5. That shit feel good. That shit, you don't have that stress on your back. And one thing I want people to understand, man, like having a 9 to 5, that is a hustle. Because you got to go there. You got to go to that job. You got to put that game face on for that certain amount of time while you there until you go home, and you go home safe and sound every day. Because I don't know why we got, how you say, brainwashed, manipulated into thinking that being in the streets at a young age and having an illegal hustle is the only way to do it, or the best way to do it. And
let me piggyback on that. Like, I've been saying this a long time ago, and like this was kind of the reason why I left this lifestyle alone, because it's like I got to a certain age and I wasn't at a certain level in the streets, and it didn't make any sense for me. You know what I mean? Like it was, you know what I mean? It was a point in my life where it's like I'm profiting, I'm profiting like $500-$600 a week. You know what I mean? Like after you done read up, whatever the case is, your profit is $500 a week. You know what I mean? I'm out here risking my freedom, and you know what I mean? I'm risking my freedom and I'm dealing with the bullshit, whatever the case is, just to make $500 a week. When at the end of the day, I can go get a job with a set schedule. You know what I mean? I don't got to be ripping and running, you know what I mean? This, that, and the third. And I'm going to make $500 in my check after taxes. You feel me? So it's just like, that's a no-brainer to me.
It's definitely a no-brainer. And it's still a hustle.
Now, if you make it, now don't get me wrong, if your trap jumping, you're doing like 5 bands a week or whatever the case, that's the difference. If you up there, I ain't got nothing to say to you.
Like Jordan.
Yeah, but how long are you supposed to do that shit though? I mean, you gonna do that to the wheels
forever,
right?
Forever.
They'll run over.
Nah, that's the problem, man. That shit's a stepping stone. That shit is not a forever thing, man.
Nah, you're right.
That part of hustling is not. Now, I mean, hustling is forever. Hustling is forever, but that shit right there is a dub at some point.
I feel like keep going until you reach your personal goal or until pressure come on. Like, if you get you a year run, you got a trap, a year run, and shit, 12 ain't beating your door down, fuck it. Because you usually think, back in our hustling days, it was get you a 3-month bleeder, get you a 6-month bleeder.
What was your longest run, bro? What was your longest run? And what was the outcome?
You mean like my longest consistent run in the streets?
Yeah, your longest consistent run in the streets, and what was the outcome?
Let me see. What was my best run where I ran me a bag uninterrupted? Let me think. Uninterrupted as per 12.
Anything stopping you from doing anything stopping your flow?
It's just all the shit that come with it, man.
And yeah, anything that come with it that stop you from
taking losses, getting bad, getting losses, bad product, taking losses, getting bad product.
Anything that stops
you. Like, just
that fucked your bag.
Just everything that come with it.
That shit, I don't know. See, I don't want to go into a sidebar because I'm like,
that's a loaded question. That's a loaded question.
It's right, because I'm like, I'm saying I had times where like I might have caught a bad shot, knocked me off, but I bounced right back. Okay, I was doing good for 3-4 months. 5th month, some bad shit happened. The whole 5th month was slow. Shit, I'm a hustler, so I bounced back the 7th month and got right back on my.
So that's part of. Would you consider that part of a run then? Like, did your run stop when you took that L, or was that still part of the same run?
It was just ripples. My run stopped more so come from like getting arrested. So when I got bagged, I had to go sit down and fight cases, or had to completely stop hustling because I was fighting a case from the streets, or I had to sit down and I was fighting the case, you know what I mean, like from the jail and shit like that. That's when the runs got fucked. I came out, it wasn't the same. I had to start ground zero. So my longest shit probably was like, put it this way. I never had a solid, I don't think I ever, hold on, you know what? See, and I can't say that. It's so much down because like when I had solid runs, I was a kid. Like I had runs when I first jumped off the porch. So when I first jumped off, I might have had me 2 great years, but I was young and dumb. So I'm buying 3G'z every day. I'm buying wild liquor. I'm buying wild hydro because we didn't have loud back then. It was just Dro and Blueberry Haze. I'm buying wild that. I'm buying field boots. I'm at Tent City buying motherfucking Carhartts and fatigue pants and coats and shit. Now I mean, I'm doing dumb shit.
That's still a part of your run, though.
That's accumulated. So this is a part of your run and what you accumulate. I mean, at the longest run you had.
That's still a part of your run.
Yeah.
That's because I done had me like a good probably 2 year with no real trouble. Just me, mismanaging my money was the biggest flaw. But uninterrupted, like a good 2 years without nothing really happening.
And so you ain't really accumulate nothing, no cars, no houses, no some major pieces of jewelry, no shit like that you can really.
No. I fucked off money, yeah, that too. But nothing legendary, like a vehicle. It wasn't nothing crazy that caught the town. I had a V, I had apartments, I had jewelry, you know what I mean? I had hammers, like I had shit. But like I said, for me personally, my mind was thinking bigger. So if I caught me a little Buick, okay, that's cool, but I really wanted a Benz. So I feel like shit ain't working out, but I had to look back and think and reflect shit. Nigga, you wasn't maximizing your hustle. You wasn't financially literate. You wasn't saving your money. You wasn't disciplined. You was fucking off. But the run interrupted. I done had a run, okay run or two. Okay. Now, most of my best runs where I was the most focused and had mature perspectives is just probably the circle of life. That's when some 12 shit happened. Like I fucked over.
So none of those runs lasted longer than a year per se, huh, man?
Probably like 2. I'll say closer to 2, to be honest.
Streets.
I'm be honest with you, like I never was like 100. Like, I'm lying. Like 2017 ish is when I like jumped full time in the streets, like, and I got back immediately. But before that, no, nigga, that shit ain't wasting no time. But before that, I always had a job, and I hustled on the side. So taking that into consideration, like my shit lasted years. Like I mean, shit. I wasn't selling shit for weed. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm just my job money plus my weed money. I just sucked at saving money. You know what I mean? Like I had a bad weed smoking problem. I love tricking off on bitches. You know what I mean? Going out to eat. You know what I mean? Like shit, buying just clothes, sneakers. You know what I mean? Like no major shit. Like no major pieces of jewelry. Like you know what I mean? I'm just saying like I'm spending the money as I'm getting. You know what I mean? I'm not putting no plan together like, okay, make this, save this, do this. I never did this shit because it's like I always had access to however much cash I needed at the time. You know what I mean? But realistically, like, I sold weed uninterrupted with a job on the side for like damn near 10 years. But like I said, you got to think like, it was a point where I was getting, you know what I mean, a pound here and there, this, that, and the third, but it's just like, it was inconsistent because I'm spending so much money. So it's like halves, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, halves, quarters, this, that, and the third. So I got stuck with it. It was complacency for me. I was content. I was comfortable with my lifestyle.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I just material shit. Like, what is like over that run? What did you accomplish? Like, did you feel
absolutely nothing? Nothing.
Not a damn thing.
Nothing. You know what I mean? I had me a couple. I've had my fair share of vehicles. You know what I mean? I had a nice truck. You know what I mean? Shit, apartment or two or something like that. You know what I mean? But it's just like at the same time, it's just like nothing. I ain't no property. I wasn't taking trips out of town. No bust downs. No Cubans. You know what I mean? Like none of that shit. I mean, did I run through the money to afford all this shit? Absolutely. But I didn't know. I didn't give a fuck about saving money. I just wanted to spend. I wanted to live my life. I wanted to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't have shit. I mean, I wasn't poor growing up, but I mean, I didn't have shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, once I was in a position to get myself shit, it's just like I kind of just lost sight of my integrity, like my hustler's integrity. At the end of the day, as a hustler, you gotta have your integrity. You know what I mean? It's the moves you make, then it's your integrity. It's your principles. You're supposed to make this and save this when you make this. Don't touch this no matter what. Like, I'm touching this. Period. I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not letting it stack up. Like, I'm spinning this. Like, we going to the bar. We going to the club. Like, I'm about to buy this outfit. I'm about to, you know what I mean, spend $600-700 on a weekend with some random ass bitch or whatever the case is. But it is what it is. So
I was there.
Nah, that's a fact. So yeah, that's that.
I encouraged a lot of it.
Respect.
You're a horrible person.
I did it with you and I enjoyed it and I almost don't regret it.
I have no regrets at all.
Yeah, it was legendary.
It could have been legendary though.
Yeah, no, facts. But if we just saved them, it was legendary. It was bottles when niggas was still getting Remy and Goose and shit. It was Moeds. We did Clicos. We did Clicos when niggas ain't know what the fuck Voof Clico was.
Captain Clico, all that.
Yeah,
man. We tore first. So we had fun, man.
We tore First Fridays the fuck up.
No, we did though.
Sound ballroom.
But given our new news flash we just had, you might as well just keep it moving on, man, because we ain't got that much more time to play out here, man. You know this shit don't last that long. So
all right, well, shit, we about to tackle this and keep it moving and shit. Like, I mean, we gonna knock this last but not least out anger management. First very question. Do you think it's okay to get angry? Like, is it okay to get angry?
Depending.
Oh, Smokes, go ahead. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's okay to get angry, but it's like, how do you display your anger?
Okay, so yeah, okay, this is a yes or no because I don't want to spill over to the next one. So you saying yes?
Yeah.
Coney, do you think it's okay to get angry? You think it's okay to get angry? You say yes, Coney?
Depending on the situation, yes.
Me personally, just over life and growth and shit like that, like, I understand getting angry, but I don't think it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, so it's just like, I don't think it's okay to get angry because 9 times out of 10, anger generally leads to aggression. And that's when it's a problem. But moving along, would you consider yourself an angry person? If so, why? And if not, why not? You know what I mean? Why or why not? So, Coney, go first. I can answer funny. This nigga can be mad as hell.
Yes, I'm an angry little man to say the least. I got the Napoleon complex.
Like
a motherfucker.
Now why? Now why? Why? What? Like, is it a reason why, or like, or you just like that's just who you are as a person, or is it like certain situations just get rub you up that happen more? I mean, like, why?
Primarily, who I am as a person is just is that a lot of it is like. I don't tolerate what I deem as disrespect very well. I also have my arrogant and narcissistic ways. So, you know, things that go against those kind of trigger me. And also fucking, you know, things that like common sense ain't common. So things that are common sense to me, it's not like any form of stupidity. It grinds my gears. And things that I feel people should know. Maybe that's a struggle within myself because I shouldn't put that responsibility on them. But things I feel people should know anger me real quick.
All right, Smokes.
Am I an angry person? No, I'm not.
Okay, and why do you think you're not? What is it about you as a person? Is it just who you are as a person, or is it like when you feel yourself in situations that make you angry, you know how to like remove like why aren't you an angry person? It's not that not that you should be, but I'm just saying like do you know why you're not an angry person?
I mean, no, it's like situational with me because sometimes it's like I try to evaluate this. I try to think before I speak sometimes, but I do get into situations where I do blow a gasket. I mean, because I am human. Like I work this job, right? I can probably do the whole job by myself. But it comes a time when I do need another person. And I'm at this point in time, I'm taking care of this certain task where I need another person to watch my back. So I'm up in this, I'm gonna tell you like it is. I'm up in the attic in a small space, probably about 4 feet and 4 square feet round. I'm in there all by myself and my machine cut off. And nobody comes to say, yo, the machine messed up. I'll be up there in a few minutes. I just get left up in there. So now this happened 3 times before. Know what I mean? Right. So this time it happens, I have to climb all the way out my hall, all the way out the attic where I'm at, go all the way down to where the trucks are. Now I got all this insulation over me. I'm hot. It's burning hot. It's summertime. It's 100 degrees up in the attic. I got to come all the way downstairs just to communicate with 2 guys outside on a truck.
Okay.
That burnt me up, and I flipped on them. I totally gave them the business, like, yo, but I'm at a customer house. Now, I mean, and one of the workers, they was there working for summer youth. So at the end of the day, I jive flip because I'm at the same, like, yo, I'm not an angry person. So at the same time I'm blowing up, I'm calming down. At the same time I'm blowing up because I'm letting the gas out. But then it's like, yo, you in the wrong spot. You're not supposed to be doing this. And I talked myself out of it and I calmed down, all in the same token of blowing up. But no, I'm not really generally an angry person, but I will give a motherfucker a business need be.
Well, me, am I an angry person? No. I've never been an angry person. I get annoyed easily. I mean, I might get frustrated, but do I get angry? No. And the reason why I'm not an angry person is because I don't care enough about shit enough to get mad. You know what I mean? Like, I care about shit. Like, I'm an emotional person as I'm learning myself, but I'm like, I'll get frustrated over something that I care about, but it's like, I can't get mad over something that I don't care about, and I don't care about much shit. So I'm not an angry person at all. Last but not least, I want to know, what are some of your coping methods, you know, when you're upset? Like, you know, even if it's something that you know is bad. You know what I mean? Like, so when you get mad and when it's all the way up there, what are some of the things that you do to kind of like calm yourself down or to, you know, bring yourself back to reality when you're mad or angry? Smokes, I'm gonna start with you.
I shut the fuck up.
That's
I shut the fuck up because when I'm angry, like I just told you, I explode. I get to saying shit, and sometimes I get ready to fight. I take people across that line. I know how to say something to a motherfucker, and I dare you to say something after that, because right then I'm ready to go. Because like once I get there, so now I just shut up. I know better than that now, so now I don't say nothing because I know if I open my motherfucking mouth, I'm gonna say something that's gonna get me into something, and I know I can handle myself. But it probably didn't have to go there, so I shut the fuck up.
Okay. Tony?
One of my coping things, working out helps a lot. That's my culture, you know, health is well, everything's healthy. Like, it's times I've been in real bad moods. I was thinking of doing some real bad shit to some people that probably deserved it, or was down on my luck financially and wanted to, you know, go upside somebody's head. I see, you know what, go work out, let off some steam. I worked out and I was able to level hit. I'm like, you know what, you're gonna get you a bag, chill out. So working out has helped me. When I was younger, you know, drugs and shit like smoking, drinking might help a little lean might help. But that's way past. I've been off that wave. Current day, sometimes I talk to people more so to get perspectives. Like, I might reach out to one of y'all, to one of my brother co-hosts, just to get y'all perspective to see if I'm bugging or if I'm overreacting. I get y'all perspective, and that helped me level head. So, you know, I might kick it, or I might just say a prayer. Praying works for me personally. I say a prayer, like I literally, something pissed me the fuck off. I say a prayer, I'm like, woosah, and I keep moving. And sometimes just thinking, like, that's what I'm saying, it's crazy because I'm angry, but I can kind of control, like, my reactions sometimes. It's very rarely that I can't not control it. I just be mad as fuck, and then I don't want to control it, but I think long term, like, all right, if I don't control this could land me in prison. This could get me killed, or this could get that person killed. Like, it's not worth that. But I really fucking want to. You know what I mean? But, you know. So those are my little coping mechanisms.
Well, me, you know, it's basically two major things for me. Like, for me, a coping method for me when I'm angry is to talk, to communicate, to try to, you know, find logic or justification in what made me upset or what I said to the person that made them upset, that made me upset, or whatever the case is. I want to find out what the A issue is because everybody knows I hate beat bullshit. So, like, I like to communicate. I like to talk. You know what I mean? That's a healthy coping mechanism for me. Another coping mechanism for me when I'm angry is I try to be getting crazy at the mouth. Like, I like going off on people. Like,
and that is not
I mean, listen, no, I could fight, and I'm always willing. I understand that the shit that I'm about to say to somebody is gonna make them probably want to fight me. So, like, I'm ready to go there. I just hope it don't. But, like, I mean, I genuinely, it relaxes me to cuss somebody the fuck out, to tell them the dumb shit that they're doing, how it makes me feel, to psychologically scar them for life, and to make them, you know, to remove their existence, their will to live. Like, that's enjoyable for me. Like, if it relaxes me, it makes me feel better. I look at myself in the mirror as a better person, knowing that I just crumbled somebody's soul down to the size of an ant. So, you know, that's not healthy, and I know it. And I'm working on not doing it, but that shit's still in the motherfucking bag. But let's just talk it out first. If anybody listening that know me and when I get angry, please talk to me. Please talk to me and have a mature adult conversation, because if not, it's going to get crazy. so, you know what I mean? That's that. You know what I mean? So if anybody else want to, you know, reflect on anything else, you know what I mean? Shit, boys got shit to do.
It's crazy because I'm like, just as angry as I be, thing, I make me want to get physical or next level physical, like fucking damn near hate crime. But I'm like I said, I can think of the consequences. Like, even when I was acting out of anger, I thought about it a lot. And I'm like, you know what? This is probably extreme, but I'm about to do it anyway because they shouldn't have pissed me the fuck off, and I think I'm who the fuck I think I am. And they shouldn't have fucking tried me, and I'm about to do this shit. I'm mad as a motherfucker, but I'm about to calmly and calculatedly do this shit. Like, so I'm like, how angry was I? I was angry enough to do it, but I wasn't angry enough to, like, act irrationally or foolishly. So I don't know. I can't really gauge it. That's why I'm trying to get some of y'all feedback, maybe.
I mean, shit, like, but you said you're an angry person. Me and Smokes aren't. We said we're not angry people. So it's like,
no, I don't want to be angry
as a person. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, when you get to where you're at, you want to handle it how you want to handle it. Can't either one of us tell you on your choice of handling it is right or wrong. You know what I mean? It's how you got to that point to want it to go that way.
Right.
You know, so if we could maybe, like, put something in your head to maybe say, okay, well, maybe this person is so-and-so, or maybe you took this the wrong way, whatever. That's the best we can do because we're not angry people.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're an angry person. So once it happens, once it's up there, it stay up there. So, I mean, like, that's that. Like, we can't tell you how to handle some shit that you feel like you know what I mean? Shit, if you got violated, shit. If I can agree that you got violated, I can't tell you how to handle it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, that's just that.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Smokes, you got anything else?
Oh, yeah, man. I don't listen, man. I say I don't feel I'm an angry person, but I like anybody else. I can get angry, you know. Like, why wouldn't you be able to get angry? Like, you have to. And then sometimes I don't even feel like it's being angry. It's just like letting your nuts hang. No, I mean, it's like,
I kind of wanted to ask that in the beginning. Like, what's the definition of angry?
Like, cause like sometimes, like, is raising my voice getting angry? No, or us having a disagreement and me yelling my voice is getting angry. Sometimes yes, and sometimes no, because I just want to get my point across, and just because I'm getting louder and my voice is getting deeper, or you hear my emotion come out, it's not that I'm getting angry. I'm just letting you know that's how I feel. That's how passionate I am about what I'm saying or the situation that we actually in. So sometimes it's not always angry. It's just I'm emotionally speaking, and I'm telling you from my motherfucking heart, this is how I feel. So right. That's just how it comes off.
But anger is an emotion You know what I mean? And it's like closely, you can be angry about something because you're so passionate about it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you feel so strongly about something just because somebody disagrees with you in your opinion, which they're entitled to because that's just how they think. You feel so strongly about it, you're gonna get angry because they just feel the way they do about it. I mean, we kind of went over this like our first fucking episode or some shit like that. Y'all remember that day? Yeah. So I'm just saying, it's just certain things where it's just like you're not wrong for being angry because you're just passionate about that. You know what I mean? Right. Like, but that's just how you feel. Like you feel your throat swelling up, pause, or your heart beating fast, your adrenaline is rushing. Like, you know, in a certain situation, you would want to fight. You know what I mean? That's you so riled up. You go there right now. You know what I mean? Like so. But that's what you're passionate about. So, I mean, everybody's different.
Yeah, true indeed. Makes a hell of a lot of sense.
That's.
You should learn something every day here at 3G's, dog. Learn something every day, man.
This is an educational show.
Yes,
We're
sir.
gangsters.
Facts.
Gangsters. God.
Shit, but fellas, if y'all ain't got nothing else left, man, shit, you know what I mean? Let's wrap this thing up and get ready for that next. You know what we do after this. This week we got that rosé this week.
Yes, sir.
We got rosé this week. Man, yes, we do got rosé this week, man. Well, y'all know, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all tune in, man. 3G's podcast episode. What? Is this 10 or is this 9? I can't
like that shit. Like this shit. Subscribe to that shit. Comment on this shit, man. You love this shit.
All that.
I know you do, because I'm on it.
And if you don't subscribe, don't act like you know me. I don't fucking know you. I don't like
you. Yo, we appreciate the views, man. Just like and subscribe to the channel, man. Peace. 3G's, we out, man.